What's up, world? It's your boy, Jersey Boy Aaron Brooks. I'm on Facebook at Jersey Boy Aaron Brooks. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jersey Boy Aaron Brooks. Real quick, I might just share my thought on, I don't want to say the sister's name wrong. I think her name is Ma-Khia Bryant, the young lady that was killed out there in Columbus, Ohio, was shot by that race soldier out there. And there's a lot of misconceptions about it because, you know, people like to hear things and they just like to run with it, you know. And to me, it's ridiculous how people were trying to justify that baby's death. She was only 15 years old. She was just a child. And I really do think that those kids that came to fight her at her own home should be charged. They should charge those kids with some type of charges should be brought on them because they caused that little girl to be killed by that race soldier like that. People are saying, oh, she had a knife and the cop that shot her protected the girl that she's about to stab. But she the one that called the cops, okay? Because they came to her house to fight her and she had a knife to defend herself. The cop, he could have just, escalated the situation, but he could have tased her. He could have used mace or something like that. There's so many non-lethal tactics they can use than just killing somebody. I mean, she was only 15 years old. He just, just shot the young girl. Just shot her. And what we were complaining about is every other day there's some type of mass shooting. And these suspects, if they ain't taking themselves out, the police is taking them in without incident. But black people, without a weapon or with a weapon, they shoot us and they're not asking no questions. And people were saying, Tommy Lauren, suspected racist ass, said that the cop saved the girl's life that she was going to potentially stab. Okay, Tommy Lauren, why can't the cops who have tasers, mace, to subdue people, they can use these other non-lethal tactics to subdue people, but they don't. He shot a 15-year-old child, and people out here trying to justify this shit. They should definitely charge that cop too. I mean, he just shot her. What is going on to the point where the police is just murdering black people? And like I said before, the reason why, and I'm answering my own question, the police would just shoot black people on sight is because it's a deeply race issue among people that's in law enforcement, because their perception is that black people are bad. A lot of these cops don't come from the areas that we come from. They come from, like I'm from Elizabeth. I have ran into many cops. They say they're from Wyckoff, New Jersey. They're from Hazlet, New Jersey. They're not from the inner cities. Some of these areas don't have black people around them at all. There's people that don't even have black friends. You see what I'm saying? So why am I mentioning this? What's happening is these people, the only interaction they get with black people, these cops, are at work. When they go take up these jobs in inner cities like Newark and places like that. That's when they interact with black people. And they don't really know too much about black people. The only thing they know is a negative perception of them from what they see on TV, and what they hear in the music and shit like that. That's the perception of black people, that black people are bad. That black people are just, that's the racist perception. That's why they shoot black people on sight. It has something to do with their mentality. The way that they perceive black people. That's why they just bang, 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 bang. They just shoot you. And they need, this is not bad training. This is not like a bad training. How can we fix this? We start punishing cops for killing people. That's how we can fix this. That man shot that little girl. And I know her mother, her parents, was horrified. I mean, that was terrible just to sit there and look at. No tasers, nothing, just boom, 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 boom. Well, she had a knife. It doesn't matter. To me, it really doesn't matter at this point. It's ridiculous. It's scary. It's scary. It's really scary to the point where when you get pulled over by the cops, you don't know if you're going to make it home. You don't know because they just so on the edge that they, just like that cop who shot Philando Castile. Bang, 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 bang. In front of his girlfriend, fiance, I think who she was, and his child. He murdered him in front of his child. And the reason why is because it's too many racist-minded people in law enforcement. We have a race issue. That is why the white cops, when they interact with a white person who is armed, they don't have that perception. They go out their ways to not kill them. Man, we seen a goddamn man. That man, where was I think somewhere in Georgia? He had a fucking hammer, trying to kill the cops with the hammer. They did not shoot this guy. With us, we get bullets. And I keep telling people, a cop is not a judge or a jury to just kill someone. They're not judges or juries. That's not their job. Their job is to preserve life. And that's terrible. And people out here just justifying that little girl's death. She didn't deserve to die like that. I don't care if she had a knife. He didn't talk to her or anything. Tell her to put the knife down. He could have shot her in the leg. He just shot her. And that's the part that we complaining about. So all you people out there talking about his actions was justified. It wasn't justified. It wasn't. He didn't have to shoot. He didn't have to shoot her. He could have had some type of command. I mean, I don't even know why the cops don't let off a warning shot. Like he could, let off a warning shot. Something. They just bang, 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 bang. And this is scary. Because even if you comply, you still might end up getting a bullet in your head. And then this is the reality of being black in this country. We have trigger-happy cops that's on the edge, that's scared of black people, because that's the truth. They're scared of black people with guns, with the racist perception that black people are bad. My heart goes out to that little girl family. And they should charge those people, those little girls that came to our house, because they helped get that little girl killed. And they should charge that race soldier that shot that baby. Because she was a baby. She was only 15 years old. That's a baby. And that's all I gotta say about this. If you want to comment, you can comment. Follow on Facebook, Georgia Brand, subscribe to my YouTube, Georgia Brand,